Well, good evening, wildlings. Yeah, dug it in. It's gonna stick. If you're watching my channel, you're definitely a wildling. Because you never know what you're gonna get. Yeah, I laugh a lot. That's what this whole hobby's about. Having some fun, getting some laughs. And, obviously, look at this, the hand. The finger's back. Anyways, if you guys remember that from my original stuff. This is a little bit of a showdown of what I received from Shane Hughes' Garage Slot Car Adventures. And a little bit of magnetic racing, kind of talking about the year a little bit. Guys, it's been a tough year, I've made some changes. Obviously, you can see a little bit of that mess up in the background. That was a train layout I had set up. Anyway. Yeah, somebody mentioned that I tear down my track more than they do, or just as much as they do. There's a lot of issues that go behind that, but, I'm not going to get into that. This is not a negative video. This is a positive video. Had a lot of new friends added this year. I reached 500 subscribers until the other day, and then I lost 2. So now I'm at 498 again. So when I get to 500 again, I'll do it again. I can keep doing that over and over and over again. Hey, again, I say it's not about the numbers. It is nice to see that once in a while. And this is kind of a Christmas episode. I don't know that I'll be doing other than my Thursday live with Shane this week. I probably will not be doing anything per se next week. Due to the Christmas holidays, everybody's got things going on. It's just it's been a crazy time, and we need family more than ever, don't we? And of course our friends. I like my wildling group. That's just gonna have to be my saying from now on. Why can't it be both, right? Anyway, what I've got in front of you is you guys of course see my nice Dodge Charger there. That's my Christmas one. You guys, I don't think you've ever seen it run. I think last year I just posted the car and said Merry Christmas, but we'll get to that here in a little bit. This is one of my big projects I worked on this year, was the magnetic racing garage. I changed a couple things. I'll slide the camera over that way a little bit. So I named mine Dashers so that I could have more of a Christmas theme. I don't know if you can tell, it's red and green, and it's got some silver, and I did the deer. Now that's off of my filament printer that I did this year. And of course, I have a lot to thank to Danny Wiley. He helped me with the printers when I was talking about them, and then I overshot the gun and went with the filament printer, and yeah, I'm overzealous, I guess. So I bought the filament printer, and I made do with what I had. It does take a little bit more for sanding and stuff, but I didn't have to mess with all the harsh chemicals and this, that, and the other. Now, if you notice right now, I don't have my my poles in there, my candy cane poles. They kind of fall off from time to time whenever I keep moving this around. So it's nothing's permanent. You can see there's a little bit of the lid. God bless, I can't point with a dart on this phone today. A little bit of the lid's poking up right there. Then we've got, if anybody remember my Terminator, or my Predator. Let's see if I can close in on him. That's about as close as I can get right now. He was my Christmas Predator. That's how it's always been set up. And he was the one that was helping me with the package that came from Shane Hughes that exploded poo everywhere. But thanks to his overzealousness, he shot too soon, and it got all over my face. But anyway, I digress. This is still my magnetic racing lighting tower. It's actually connected through the same wiring as the garage. That will probably always be a part of the garage. Maybe not that angle, but and I need to do a little gluing on it. The top's kind of getting loose and stuff like that, but that's because if you keep moving things around, things get broke. So moving on. Get my stock car wall sign. Yeah, that wall is going to get repainted going forward. It'll probably be the same color. It's just I had a lot of track in place and painting things. Again, let me swivel this over. So I got 2 mugs this year. If you can't tell, well, I'll try to bring my hand in. Let's just do that. Let me see if I can bring it widen out. So Shane, in his wisdom, if you guys can see that, got me a Slot Car Wildman mug with red. You know, he doesn't say that much anymore since I harassed him with it, I guess. Every once in a while you'll hear him say it, but inside I've got 2 of his guitar picks with his face on it and his guitar. That's a personal item, so I'm keeping them in there for now so I don't lose them in my construction days right now. So, we've got that. Love it. Now, I wish it had a cup of hot cocoa in it. That would probably do a little better. Over here, I got the infamous Shane Hughes mug, also in red. And we're not going to worry about what's inside. That was a little something that came with the package. But I'm not going to mention it because somebody might get jealous and want some. So, I got this nice Hughes mug. I'm on my collection. Now, Doug and Ian, I have to order another one because I broke that one that I ordered from you before. So, yeah, a little messy there. And here we go. First time stateside. We got Bonza Slot Cars and Hobbies. From all the way from Australia. I got a couple of them. Actually, I got 3, but one's already on one of my cabinets. I actually order through Alex when I'm buying cars for the Australians. It saves me on a little bit of money of shipping and also on time because it takes forever to get anything over to Australia. As a matter of fact, I don't have Shane's Christmas package quite ready yet. I thought I did, and then I was told we ordered a couple more things. So now I'm waiting on him. So he's not going to get his by Christmas, and I'm really upset about it. But at the same time, I think he's going to be really surprised. So let's do the thumbs up. Let's just go with that for now. I put a little Christmas tree on here to kind of show a little bit of the layout. So we're going to go down here now. I got a twin pack. Oh, yes. Some Christmas legends. Look at that. That's the red. I'm going to do it a different way. That's the red. I'll do mine fast while he does his slow. It's got the little Santa Claus inside. Sorry if my hand's shaking. I'm doing this one-handed. It's got the bell on the side. I like the chrome rims on it. Most of you guys know they don't. Most of them don't come in the chrome rims. So yeah, it does have the DPR in it, which I will be getting a couple of those for it. Yes, I have the magnet in it. Brand new braids. I did run this once around the truck already. I will get new guides on it. I have some already. I just have to put them in. But I just got these yesterday. So, we got the red one. Beautiful car. But see, I'm all about Christmas. So, here's the second one. We got it in green. Now see, he can say green fast, and I'll say green slow. How's that? Green's one of my favorite colors for Christmas. I'm not a big red fan, as I've told some of you. I like green, especially this. It's got that metallic look. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that in the camera because I'm just using the one light behind me. He's also got Santa Claus in it. And these guys will be running around the track here hopefully soon. I'm going to show you a couple of laps with each of them. So I'll put that one right there. Now, what you have seen in front of you, which is not the tightest in the world, is my polycar track. I tried to use all of it, but I only had one straight piece and 1/4 or half piece left when I was done. I put it on this table because it was empty. That one, of course, had some trains on it. And over here to the right, which I'm not going to go that far, is where I showed my slot car or my Carrera track all stacked on one table. I have 6 tables total. And then, of course, I've got a couple of little 5-foot tables that I was actually trying to angle in with a train layout. But anyway, I digress. One of the most important gifts I got from Shane, because I'm not done, is back here. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. I can't seem to get any closer for some reason. Oh, there we go. This is the Mobile One. That's the number 2 stand. Flag stand. The first video I ever watched of Shane Hughes was this video when he built this. And it's got the tires in front, the ladder in the back. I put a camera crew in there, so we had a little life going on in there. He sent this as a special gift. I had no idea. And it means a lot to me because this is why I watched Shane Hughes in the first place. I keep saying this whole name. Everybody knows I know Shane. Anyway, You know, the one with the poop chute. Everybody knows that one. He's kind of obsessed with the poop, isn't he? Anyway, he built this on the first video I ever saw of his. It's actually the one I ended up subscribing, and he subscribing to it when he did it, because I was into that. I wanted to build my own things, because you look at Carrera back in the day. Carrera was very expensive to buy the buildings and you know, cheap plastic garages and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I think they look nice. A lot of people leave them white. I would have painted them, but anyway, he was building this, and it was a how-to video, and I was pretty impressed with it. So I was actually planning to build something. I never did, because I was introduced to magnetic racing, and I kind of went that direction for a while, as you guys know, last year. So yeah, when I got that, it kind of, I'm not very good at receiving gifts myself, as most of us probably aren't, but yeah, it was kind of I'll just say it was an emotional thing. I'm always talking about men's health, right? It really meant a lot to me, because he sent me something that was something he built himself for his own layout, and the thought that he had to put into that to send that to me, you know, I don't know how to explain that, but yeah, he sent something he built for his own layout to me that was something that inspired me to be, me and him being friends at this time. We've been friends for, good Lord, was it almost 2 years? Is that right? No. A year? Man, I can't remember. You know, we've been friends for a while. And about quite a few others. Pat started his own channel this year. Now he's got that beautiful layout, which is good. That's awesome. And Stock Car Hub, and was it DG or was it his? I better get the story straight. Anyway, some friends of mine went down there and helped him wire up his track, and it's up and running. And man, is it beautiful! And good storyline behind that if he ever decides to tell it. I don't know the whole story, but I'd like to hear some of it. Just where he found it, how he got it, what, you know, just different things. I think it'd be a great content video for him. As long as you don't pull the chainsaw out and cut it in half. You know how that goes. Now, guys, I usually do content video, and here I am. I'm not moving the camera again. So, you know what? Let's do some more action with maybe we can not have to move the camera as much. Now, the problem with my polycar track is I had it set up as a smaller track, but I can only find one of the controllers and the power supply. So I've only got one controller at the moment, but I figured I'd at least try and show this car go around a few times. I can't cover the whole track quite that well. Does that sound good? I mean, we pretty much know it's a corner over there going to a straight, coming back over there. The only real curve is back there. Now, I won't be able to go super fast like I do on my Carrera track, even though this has more grip. I've done nothing to these cars. They have no tuning whatsoever, because I just got them. So, without further ado, let's see the red one go around, and then I'll switch them out for the green. I love the sound of these Legends, man. If you guys do not have a Legend yet, I highly suggest you get one. This will make, with both of these, I will now have 4 Legends to run on my Carrera track when I put it back together. Ooh, yeah, I don't have the shoulders on this one, so I can whip around the corners like the other ones. Gotta be careful, I'll throw it right off the table here. But man, listen to that sound. And it can only get better when I start tuning it a little bit. I'm going to be doing a lot more tuning of the cars I already have. Probably let off the trigger there a little bit. I've got plenty of cars, but I don't have plenty of tunes on them. So I'm going to start doing some tuning with some, well, especially my Revos, since I'm not very good with those cars at all. I love the BRMs. And so this next year is going to be a track build. I might surprise you with what I'm doing with the track, but we'll see. You'll see. I'm going to be doing tires, just basically upgrading the cars I have. Tires, guides, lights. Because if you guys, I like lights in my cars. It's something the higher ends don't do. I have added, well, successfully I've added one to a 917 NSR. and that was that white kit I bought. And then the other one I tried to do it to was a Thunder slot, and something was wrong with the battery on it. You guys saw, I showed the car, and anyway, I couldn't get it to work right. So that was $33 or whatever it was down the drain, plus whatever she's been handling and me waiting for it. But yeah, so I plan to do a lot more tuning. I need to learn more. I'm not going to go into competitive racing because there's nothing around here like that. I mean, the most I would do is if I went up and seen, go up towards Marty's area up there in Ohio, and we get together and go to the track there at, yeah, Cincy Slots. We could do that, and then, you know, but I've never drove on a wood routed track. I don't plan to ever get a wood routed track. It's just not my thing. Obviously, you've seen how many times I change a track. Could you imagine if I did a wood? I get bored with it in like a couple of days. Some of my track changes were because I was bored with it. Others were, it wasn't working for what I was trying to do. There's more than one hobby with my slot cars involved, so, which most of you know that is, but yeah, I'm more of a scenery guy. I want to get the scenery in there. I do pretty good with the trains when I get those set up, but I don't do well with the slot cars, which is weird because the slot car tracks are a lot more flexible to do things with. But Carrera is the biggest track you have if you want to run 132, 124. There are other options, but I've also got a Carrera Go. I still have a, let's see here. I got a Carrera Go track. I have an Evolution control module for my extra track if I want to do that. And I've got, of course, I've got the digital, and then I've got the axle box that makes my one digital track analog when I need it. But I'd like to go more digital with everything. This is kind of a Christmas video, but it's kind of the spirit of everything because I kind of, you know, wanted to show you guys a little bit of my content. I got some other things. Like I said, he got me a couple of those ramps from Magnetic Racing. I think he gave me two, so I could actually put these cars on ramps. I got to paint them and everything, so that's why they're not displayed here at the moment. He really spoiled me here for Christmas. I won't lie. I was not expecting this at all. But the joke's on him. I got a couple things in secret coming to him as well. We'll just hold on to that for now. If you don't say anything, we'll be fine. So let me run this green one, because I don't want to make a long video about this. There's the red one. I mean, I know. You're probably saying, well, it's just a green one. It's going to run the same way. I don't know. I've only ran the red one around the track once. I haven't ran the green one. Maybe it don't even work at all. So let's give it a try. But, oh yeah. Probably should have messed with the braids a little bit. It's a little jumpy. Hold on a second. Let's do that. Little jumpy. Guys, the 12 days of Christmas is just a fun video. It's the first time I've tried to do it, and I'm a little nervous about it, so it hasn't been the greatest. I'm getting a little better at it. Hope to, by the end of the thing, I'll have it great, and I will not do that again, I tell you. Just coming up with things and trying to make a words match and everything else. You know, it's just, but I'm having fun with it. I mean, you've already seen I've had some special guests already on there, and it's been kind of, yeah, this one's a little jumpy. I don't know why it's on the same track, but maybe I'm just not wanting to push the trigger down hard enough because I'm afraid of throwing it off. But it's a little jumpy. I'll have to look at that one. Yeah, it's wanting to, it's like it's dragging or something. No, it's probably just the braids. That and this track is probably not the cleanest thing in the world. I just put it together so I could do this video. And this was all done in one evening just to kind of give you guys an idea of the year. And yeah, so great cars. I am so happy I got those. He knew how to pick them, didn't he? Because I'm the Christmas guy. Let it be known I'm Santa, but we'll keep that to ourselves as well. Man, it's been a bad year, a good year. I really can't complain. We've had some good things through the year and some bad things along the way. I like to let go of the bad and just keep moving forward and keep this thing going fun. I am going to be dropping down to some basics again, just so new people. I've seen some new people actually I had a couple of them reach out to me, looking for more content on basics and stuff like that. But so I might show those here in the future, because I'm just getting ready to set a track back up. Why not, right? Oh man, we got Wildlings. You guys have been great. I've had a lot of fun with all of you this year, and of course I still got my Thursday Night Live this week. But again, taking next week off. It's the holidays. I'm actually off for the whole 2 weeks till the 6th of January after Friday, and I plan to do a little bit of work on some track layout and some ideas I got going forward. But other than that, we're at 20 minutes. There's no reason for me to go this long for this kind of a video. To Shane, thank you very much. I am so grateful. And buddy, I will get your package out as soon as everything's here. Waiting on, well, I guess according to my wife, one thing. So as soon as that gets here, your package is ready to go. I am ready to put it out the door. I'm ready to get it on the way. I'll see if they'll let me send it faster, but I doubt it at this time of year. But everybody, have a good night, and have a Merry Christmas. That'll be my message for tonight, and have a Happy New Year. Thanks, guys. Later, Wildlings.